Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about the thing that is affecting every single person's life, and that is coronavirus. So I'm not going to sit here and talk about the virus itself and how it basically ruined my life, but rather how it completely changed my life for the better. So let's go back to the beginning. I had so many plans for this year, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but I filmed a video about 2019 and what I was going to be looking forward to for 2020. And there was at least 10 minutes of footage of me explaining every single big thing that was supposed to happen to me this year, such as the 11 music festivals I was supposed to go to, the 2 trips to LA, the trip to Cancun, the half marathons I was gonna run every single month for the entire year, VidCon, and just so many wonderful things I was looking forward to. And obviously you guys know, if you have been watching my channel, that I was accepted into the AmeriCorps program to teach conservation to the public at a state park in Virginia, and all of that came to a crashing halt when coronavirus hit. Now, I took it really hard. It was not easy to handle for me. I cried many tears. And I was very frustrated with the way that the world was working out for me, because it seemed like every single thing was going wrong and nothing was going right. School got canceled. I had so many things I was supposed to do that was getting canceled. I lost my jobs. I consequently lost my apartment, and I was just at a loss of what to do with my life. And honestly, you have to hit rock bottom to really appreciate what you have, and that's what I want to make this video about today. So going back to the beginning of everything, my birthday is actually March 7th, and this year I had so many great and wonderful things planned for my birthday. As you guys saw in my vlogs, I went to Playlist Live, and I also went to the fair with Miss Marty, and we were supposed to go to the movies. We actually ended up going to the movies, and then we were supposed to go out for my birthday. We were supposed to go to dinner and go to the clubs, and I was supposed to, on my actual birthday, go to a music festival, Okeechobee Music Festival, which, as you have seen in my vlogs, I actually made it to Okeechobee. However, when I went to Okeechobee, by the time we came out of the music festival, the entire world had shut down. So I came back from the music festival, went to work for 1 more week, and then I was told that I was laid off at both my jobs. And then they told us for school that after spring break we weren't going back, and I panicked. I didn't know what to do, and so I called up my cousin in Myrtle Beach, and I asked her if I could stay with her for a little bit until I figured things out, because I was supposed to go to the AmeriCorps thing in May. So I moved in with her towards the end of March, and unfortunately my program for the AmeriCorps got canceled, and so I got a job out in Myrtle Beach, and then I lived there for 3 months, followed by, it was more like 4 months, followed by moving up to Minnesota. And I was supposed to stay with my dad until school started, but then I ended up staying for 4 months there as well. And at the time I thought my life was over. I thought that everything that could go wrong was going wrong, and I was absolutely terrified, but it ended up being one of the best things that has ever happened to me. So going back to when I was in Myrtle Beach, I did get a job at Bilo in Pawleys Island, and I met some incredible, wonderful people there and made some lifelong friends that I will never forget for the rest of my life. And I got to spend some quality time with my cousin, who was my biggest role model growing up, and we became really close, which is something that I really needed. She is incredible, and I'm so happy to have had her be so welcoming. Her and her husband were just so welcoming of me, and they were truly a blessing. And then I got to go see my dad. I lived with my dad for 4 months, and the reason I stayed for the extra couple months was because I got a job up in Minneapolis as well, and I was working at a salon where, again, I met some incredible people who changed my life forever. I still talk to them, I still talk to my people from Bilo, and I'm just so thankful to have had 2 incredible workplaces that made me feel so fulfilled in my life. Not only did I get those opportunities, but I also got to see my dad, who I only see maybe once a year, once every 2 years sometimes. And I got to see my brother and sister, who are currently 8 years old, and I got to see them grow up a little bit. I haven't spent longer than probably 2 or 3 days with them since the day they were born, so that was really incredibly important to me. And I also lived, when I was living with my dad, only 3 hours from my mom, so I got to drive and see my mom at least 5 or 6 times, along with my little sister, who just turned 16, and that was just amazing. My mom is my best friend, and I am so thankful that I got to see her and my grandparents as many times as I did, because I usually only see them once or twice a year. So that was incredible. I also took a trip out to Vegas, as you guys saw, a little solo trip to make up for my birthday trip that I missed to Cancun. And I also got to drive to some wonderful places on my way to my dad's and on my way back from my dad's. So honestly, this year, while there were a lot of downsides, I believe that the year came out to be exactly what I needed it to be, because I have grown so much personally, emotionally, physically. Just, I feel healthier, I feel happier with my life, and I'm just so thankful. And I know I've said that word a lot, but genuinely, I'm so thankful for everything that happened this year. And honestly, I know that this year has been really crappy to a lot of people, and I'm not diminishing that at all. It was very crappy to me too. I mean, I lost my job, I lost my apartment, I didn't go to school, I failed 2 of my classes because they went online, I withdrew from 2 of my classes this semester because they were online and I couldn't understand them. Like, there are people out there that are dying, there are people who are losing their jobs and are homeless, and I understand that, but I'm choosing to look at the brighter side of things, because I think that if you continue to look at the downsides, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. And I mean, yeah, so many bad things happened to me this year, but so many great, wonderful, amazing things happened to me as well. And I mean, 2020, it's been a hell of a year, that's all I can say. So I just wanted to be able to kind of talk a little bit about how I am feeling about this year, and let you guys know that it gets better. And even though you think that you are at rock bottom, you can only go up. And I am forever grateful for this year. I'm forever grateful for the time I got with every single one of my family members, with my friends. It made me appreciate my life so much more than I had before, and I appreciate everything that I've worked for and just everything that this year has given me. If you guys are struggling with some of the things that have happened this year, I know we're kind of, I wouldn't say we're in the end of what's going on, but I feel like we are kind of in a stable place. We've been doing this for a while. We kind of continue to live life as we are told to live it, and I know that it's wearing you down probably, and you're just exhausted of everything that's going on. I know I am. So if you are struggling at all, my inbox is always open. I'm always open to talk to people or listen if you need somebody to listen. and I am praying for you. I am wishing nothing but the best for you guys, and I hope you can look at this year with the same positive outlook that I have, because if you look at everything negatively, it's going to impact you negatively, and you just need to look at the brighter side of things. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how you're doing. Tell me what's going on in your life. Let me know if you're okay. I care about you guys so very much. And don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button and join Team Enviro Mindful. I will see you guys on Saturday with another great video about sustainability. And never forget to stay positive and look at the brighter side of things. This is not the worst thing that's ever happened to you, and it will get better. I promise. Bye.